Noisy Pixel.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to another Noisy News Week for the week of April 10th, 2021. Here's where I fill you in on some notable news posted to noisypixel.net this past week. Before I get into the news, I'd just like to say that I'm currently playing Oddworld Soulstorm on PlayStation 5. Be sure to check out our review coming out next week. Took me a while to beat it, but I got through it. I can play games too, not just talk about them. Anyway, let me know what you're playing in the comments below and we'll talk about it. Now, on to the news. Got some bad news. E3 canceled. We kind of saw this coming, but the Entertainment Expo will kind of have their own little showcase from June 12th through June 15th, and it'll be online and free for everybody. They'll just have trailers and announcements, the typical live stream thing. Guys, I hate the live stream stuff. I know it's free, I know it's like kind of cool, but it seriously removes any type of connections and big reveals, the impacts, you know? Feels like handed to you. You don't have the interviews that reveal little tidbits of information that you don't get from the full reveals, and I do miss that. So I'm excited that things are going better for the world right now. And hopefully next year we can kind of return to a normalcy. Honestly, I just want Anime Expo. That's all I want. Gaijin Boy wants Anime Expo. But I digress. Neo, The World Ends With You got a release date on PS4 and Nintendo Switch, being July 27th, 2021. There is a PC version announced as well, exclusive to the Epic Game Store. People are going to get mad, but it looks like Sony is getting some of that Epic cash flow coming in, you know, because as much as you JRPG nerds might think that The World Ends With You just prints money, I don't think it does, guys. Because if it did, we'd see a lot more of them and we would have gotten tired of it by now, because studios, they don't like to leave money sitting on the table for too long. Now, this game is right up my alley and right up a lot of the alleys of the writers on staff here, but let me know if you're excited about this game. Capcom announced that Monster Hunter Rise has sold 5 million units globally since its launch on Nintendo Switch on March 26th. That's amazing. Good for them. Monster Hunter is a very niche series, and I think the hype that World brought with the franchise, it's cool. So, good on you, Capcom. Congrats. Bandai Namco won't let Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris die, so they're still supporting it with new DLC. The expansion that just released is titled The Bruised King, and this is more story. This is the third story expansion. There's one more coming. So if you're playing it, it's free. It's awesome. I think the game just keeps getting better with every bug fix that they release. So if you haven't played it since launch, get back in there. Don't let it sit on your shelf for too long. It's definitely a good game. And once you get the battle system down and the online stuff working, then I assure you it's fun if you like SAO crap. Playism announced that the Orbital Express developed action-adventure Tasomachi Behind the Twilight will launch on PC via Steam on April 14th, 2021. That's coming up. It's a action platformer from one of the developers of that one Zelda game, Breath of the Wild. See? I knew him. And Final Fantasy like 14 or something like that? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But one of the Final Fantasy developers. Anyway, it's made by one guy and cool. It looks okay. Take a look at it. Let me know. Developer Tront Pixel has announced an upcoming arcade-inspired VR driving racer titled Runner, and it's coming to VR devices. The developer Tront Pixel is known for ports and stuff, and they also released an Otome visual novel. They do like themes as well. So it's interesting that they come out with this VR game. It looks cool. Check out the trailer, and we'll be sure to keep you updated on its development. D-Cells Games has launched a Kickstarter to fund the development of their narrative-driven 2-button action-adventure Unbeatable on PC via Steam. The developer is asking for $55,000 to fund the game's development, and it has surpassed that already. There's a free demo on Steam. Check out the links below to look at it. Let me know what you think. Gameforge announced that they will publish the MMORPG Swords of Legend Online in the West on PC via Steam, Gameforge, and Epic Game Store. This is an MMORPG and looks very Chinese. If you ever played Sword and Fairy series or any of those, it's very high fantasy action. We'll see what happens if players pick this up. Check out the gameplay of it. It's very fast and just very high fantasy. High fantasy is the word. It looks cool. Dear Villagers announced that the Midgar studio developed adventure RPG Edge of Eternity will finally launch on PC on June 8th, 2021. There is a PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X version planned to release in Q4 2021. A lot of us have been waiting for this game because it's been in early access probably for like 5 years now. I would think that it's been about 5 years. I remember my first GDC seeing an early version of this game. So that's like 6 years ago. So hey, very small team. It's pretty. They got some new key art. Check out the trailer and let me know if you're waiting for this game as well. SNK has finally given us what we've all been waiting for. The King of Fighters 15 has released the My trailer, and I am not disappointed because I got some side boob My action and I got some real action because they showed gameplay. And you know what? I'm just saying what we're all thinking. We've all been waiting for this trailer and they hyped it up. So don't look at me like that. Moving on. Dotemu announced that the Lizard Cube and Guard Crush Games co-developed brawler Streets of Rage 4 will soon receive free and paid DLC. The paid DLC will include some new characters. That one of them is coming. It's a police officer that was a boss in the original game, and then free DLC, which is like a mode or something like that, like a survival mode. I'm not sure, but it is free. It's like an update. I think I will get the paid DLC just because I like more characters. And let me know what you think about this in the comments below. On to visual novel news. Why else are you here? Limited Run Games announced that The House in Fata Morgana is available now on Nintendo Switch. Officially launched on April 9th, but you're going to be watching this on April 10th, so it's on the eShop. There's also a pre-order for the physical release on Limited Run Games website. Kakai Digital announced that they will publish the White Dew Games developed Yuri visual novel Symbiotic Love on PC via Steam in summer 2021. This is a visual novel and it's a Yuri. What more do you want to know? Press that wishlist button. Get out of my face. Gamazumi announced that they will publish the Winged Cloud developed fantasy visual novel Legends of Talia Arcadia on Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PS5 for $2.99. Game's available now. That's not all. They'll also be bringing another Winged Cloud game to PS4, PS5, and Switch on April 22nd, and that is Sakura Succubus. If you have not played the Sakura series, don't expect much, but some cute-ass girls and some cute-ass CGs. You're not going to get the 18+ version in these console releases, but you'll get some ecchi crap. I guess that's cool. You can't really complain for a game that's $2.99. On to reviews. We got Blade and Soul Revolution, Nanotale, Before Your Eyes, Dark Complete Edition, Scarlet Hood and the Wicked Wood, Another Eden on PC, and Fantasy Tavern Sextet Volume 3 Post-Lude Days. Guys, that's it. That's the news. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.